Hey Beeros, Happy New Year and welcome back to the Craft Beer channel.
And the year of our Lord 2018.
Yeah, it's Year of the Dog.
The underdog, maybe.
Perhaps, that's a strong link. Today we are looking at what we think will be big in 2018. And by big, I mean still tiny microbreweries, but what will be the buzz breweries in the UK this year.
Impact, big.
Impact, yeah.
Size, small.
Big on Twitter, basically, or Instagram, if it's an IPA. But yeah, these are UK breweries.
Right.
So these are what's going to be big here. We would love to know what you think is going to be big wherever you are in the world, be that the USA, Thailand, China, South Africa. We'd love to know. Australia. Let us know, because we can then try and track those beers down and give them a go and educate people about those ones as well. So please comment in the comments box below, but let's get stuck in. So for the past 3 or 4 years, I've always said this year, like 20XX, is going to be Year of the Lager.
Yes.
And this year, I think it's going to be the Year of the Lager.
Wow, Johnny, you're like Nostradamus.
I'm really... he was wrong about that.
Exactly.
So am I, yeah.
Or that old blind Russia lady that's predicted the end of the world many times.
So this is a London-based lager brewery. It's nice to have a London-based independent lager brewery back after Camden's sale. We want to support the little guys, the guys that are doing it by themselves. So Pillars cropped up last year. They've called it an untraditional lager, which always makes me nervous, because as soon as you put American hops or modern citrusy hops into a lager,
I don't know.
Well, it's still a lager, but it's not going to taste like
a lager. It certainly smells like lager.
Yeah, it's got a sweet candied lemon kind of thing. It's really grainy as well. Like, it can't be wheat because it's all malt, but it's definitely got that kind of grainy thing that Augustina has.
Yeah, like a little bit of bitterness, which is, you don't want it too bitter with a lager. Nice and crisp.
I think it's got a little bit of astringency, which isn't right. But I think they'll dial that in as they go along. But I think it's got a lovely malt biscuit tang to it. It's got that sweet kind of lemon. It's not overly modern. They haven't tried to craft it up like so many people do.
It's very quaffable, is what I would say. I would quite happily session this.
Yeah, it passes the pint test, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean,
a pint of this would disappear frighteningly quickly. So next we have technically a beer from Gipsy Hill, and they did a collaboration with a brewery called Duration. So Duration's founded by a guy called Bates and his partner. Bates used to be the head brewer at Brew by Numbers, but Duration is going to be mostly Belgian-style beers. Lots of mixed fermentation and indeed a coolship as well. So proper, legit lambic-style sours as well. And that's going to be in Norfolk. So he's been... While his brewery's being built up in Norfolk, he is going around and doing collaborations with all his favourite breweries and his friends.
Right.
So he made a tart saison, so a mixed firm saison, with Gipsy Hill.
Amazing.
So it's kettle soured overnight, cherry wood added during the boil, 3 strains of yeast. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Yeah, it's not... Again, it's got lemoniness, but there's definitely sourness, but there's also a savouriness, which I guess is the cherry wood. It's not oak, it's much more piney.
Yeah, I want to just say it smells very well rounded. Like, it's not like abrasive to the nose, is it? It's not delicate because there's a lot going on, but it just feels, to me, it's like quite nice and spicy. Like a little bit of sour going on.
Yeah, I expected more saison depth, but it's actually very lactobacility. It's very lemony. Ultra smooth. Like, I feel like I'm not aware that I've drunk a beer now. Like, it's completely just cleansed my palate and gone. Less of a barnstormer and more of a mild pattering at the door. A little breeze that's just moving the doors a little bit.
Michael Fish was not a weatherman in this situation.
Michael Fish said there was going to be a hurricane, and there definitely wasn't. It's actually a very smooth drinking, slightly tart.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. I'm obviously not drunk enough for this yet.
It's a reverse fish. Which again, it passes that pint test. Because if you had a pint of that, it would slip down really, really easily.
Really good.
It would be really sessionable. It's really approachable. You'd never get tired of that flavour because of... Whew! So Unity, again, a Belgian-influenced brewery. This one's a bit of a hybrid. So, like all Belgian breweries in the UK, they have to make something hoppy just to pay the bills. So he's made lots of lovely hoppy beers, but he's now made a hybrid. So this is a white IPA. So he's combined a wit beer with a New England kind of IPA juicy vibes.
What a combo. Yeah. I used to drink a lot of wit beer as a younger man.
Did you?
I don't know. It's sort of like grapey, peary, sort of.
There's definite pear. I think that's probably an ester. There's a Belgian-y, peary, nail polishy, orangey, spicy kind of thing from the yeast. But that's combining with the slightly juicy hops. So it's Citra and Ella.
He's not messing around.
They're juicy, but they're big citric hops as well. There's so much going on in that. I'd probably want a tiny bit more wheat character to it. It's a little bit too light for my liking. Like proper Belgian wheat beers are kind of thick.
Yeah, like sort of trying to suck an orange through a hose pipe or something. That's not quite the expression.
No, I don't think it is. But I get what you're trying to say. Like
they're real soupy, aren't they?
It's interesting. I feel like if you gave that to like a hey, New England IPA bro kind of person, they'd love that. And they wouldn't quite understand what else was going on.
Well, they just look at it and go, yeah, that is a New England IPA.
And then they drink, because there's that Citra hint, that Ella hint.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, where's that extra thing coming from?
Yeah.
And you go, it's a different yeast. Because New England IPAs are very yeast driven as well. They use the esters from a bastardized British ale yeast. And Jimmy's used a Belgian one, and it's worked really, really well.
So he's almost come at it from a different angle, but almost ended up at the same point.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, just that little tweak on the yeast has ended up with a very different, and I'd say much more complex beer. So this is a West Coast IPA.
Yes.
Those still exist.
Really?
They still exist.
Haven't been annihilated yet.
So rather than being hazy, yeast-driven, pillowy, this one is relatively clear, a bit of hop haze, and it will be dank and funky, along with that fruity citrusiness.
I'm a funky dude, so I like a bit of funk.
Do you remember that smell? It's like going back to 2013.
I can't remember 2013.
You can't remember last night.
My brain's old and addled, Johnny. But
hop does that.
I'll tell you what it does smell like.
Yeah?
Dank. Dankersy dankness.
Yeah, it's light and it's crisp and it hits you at the back. I kind of sometimes miss that feeling. I love New England IPAs, but every now and then I miss that feeling of...
It's getting me. Yeah. Going all around the chops.
It's like New England IPAs hit you there, and then West Coasters hit you there, like right at the back.
That's a really well-made beer, isn't it? It's lovely.
So final beer is a brewery that I've admired for quite a long time, called Vibrant Forest. They are in the New Forest. The closest comparison is the Colonel. So they make hazy, dank, exciting, really hoppy, really bitter, old school craft beer. They've been around for a little while and they've been making great beer for a little while, but maybe it's the location or how they present themselves in the can or whatever it is, they haven't got that noise happening. And they really deserve it because the beer that's coming out is incredible. Yeah. It's a bit more floral than the burn.
It's not quite as dank and funky, is it? Yeah, more floral.
And it's also on the verge of undercarbonated, which Colonel do as well, and Brew by Numbers do it, just to make sure it's really soft. But it just means it's smooth, but it's bitter, and it's...
I like the bitterness. Yeah. It's velvety smooth. It's pillowy soft.
Yeah.
And it's... we've now
You've got a bit David Attenborough there.
Yeah, I have.
And it's poo. So these are our picks for 2018. Last year, we picked Verdant, Little Earth Project, Daya, and Villages. We got 3 out of 4. If Duration and Burnt Mill don't have an amazing year, I'll be surprised. The other guys, it's partly like me going, I want you to have an amazing year, please do.
I'm really excited by these two. I'm looking forward to drinking a lot more of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to even go to the tap room.
Well, let's do it. Let's do a video there.
Yeah.
So guys, again, please let us know what's going to be big in your country, in your county, in your state, wherever it is in the world. We want to know what's going to be big. And also, if you know if it's getting out of the country and we can get hold of it, please let us know. But until then, I'm going back to Drift. I think that was my favourite. What are you cheersing with? Oh, you still got some Vibrant.
I've still got some Vibrant. I'm going to top the Vibrant up.
Yeah, you probably should.
Because it is awesome.
It was awesome. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.